Okay guys, so before this tutorial starts, I want you to check out RaymondDigital.com. It's basically a website where you can get like really awesome high quality intro templates that are really easy to edit. All the info is in the description down below. Alright guys, so in today's tutorial I'm gonna show you guys how the best render settings for YouTube, pretty much any website, for 1080p resolution. I'm gonna show you guys, so I would say let's get started. So I dragged in a little clip of Raymond Digital, as you can see, and I'm gonna show you guys how to render out this clip in the best settings for YouTube, or like I said, any site you're uploading it to, any website basically. So let's get started. So first of all, you want to make sure, if you want to have good quality video after it's rendered out, make sure that the file itself, not like just raw and unedited, is a good quality too. Because as you can see, the Raymond Digital, the logo is really is like a high definition, little clip, as you can see. So it's going to be looking really good when you render it out. So make sure you don't have like a clip that's like 240p and expect it to be really sharp when you render it out in 1080p, if you know what I'm saying. So make sure first of all that whatever you film it with a good or decent camera, and then the rendering afterwards will actually be the final touches. So I'm going to show you guys how to render out this short clip. So first of all, what you want to do, is what I always do, is select everything that you want to render out. So I'm just gonna select this entire clip, as you can see. So everything, the whole area is blue. That means everything is selected. The first thing you want to do is you want to click on this little icon, this one, which says Project Video Properties, and you want to put this on, the format you want to render it out. So you can see at the drop down menu, you can see a lot of presets. So let's say you want to have your video rendered out in 720p 30 fps, you just want to pick this one. So if you want to render out your video in HD 1080p 30 fps interlaced, you want to click on this one. This is my 50 fps preset, as you can see. The thing you want to do is you just want to click on this one which says HD 1080p 24p. When you click this one, you want to pick your frame rate. So if you want to have your frame rate at 30 fps, you want to put this one to this one. If you want to have your video in 50 fps, you want to pick this one. If you want to have your video in 60 fps, you just want to pick this one. So I'm just going to stick with 30 fps, of course. You can always start all new project with these settings. You can just check mark and then press apply, click on OK, and now the actual render process will start. So you click on File, Render As. You want to pick the format Sony, AVC, MVC, MP4, all this. You want to pick this one. And if this is equal sign, that means that this matches with your video project property. So if you want to pick 30 fps 1080p, this is the one with the equal sign. That's the one you want to pick. In 50 fps, you also want to put in your video project properties, 50 fps, and then you can pick the 100 fps. So as you guys saw, I put in 30 fps, so I'm just gonna pick this internet 1080p 30 fps, and basically that's when you render it out. So it's really easy, and you have a lot of different formats that you can render it out, but just the equal sign is basically telling you that this is the render preset that's matched with all your settings we applied before. Once you've done that, you can just choose a location. I'm gonna save it in the Sony Vegas folder, so I'm just gonna name this clip, save, and then click this one. Then basically the thing you want to do is press render. And as you can see, the clip is rendering right now. The tempo of your rendering, how fast it goes, depends on what kind of computer you have, and depends on how many RAM you have. I have 16 gigs of RAM. That also plays a role in, the speed of the rendering. It's rendered out, and it's just in HD 30 fps. So basically that's what simple it is, guys. So if you want to see more of the Sony Vegas tutorials every Wednesday at 12 p.m. PST, make sure to subscribe down below. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the continuous support. I'll see you guys next week Wednesday for a new Sony Vegas tutorial. Don't forget to check out RaymondDigital.com, and I'll see you guys next week.
Okay, so the first thing is that you don't want to do in your car, playing around with your cell phone.
Drop comments down below and I'll be more happy to make a video about it. My own clothing line through the description down below. Even if you're not subscribing correctly and quickly, Twitter verification process, you can find a link down below. I'm done with this kind of shit. Opportunity is there. As long as you guys keep watching my videos, I will keep making them.